Hey, this is Craig Ford, Mayor of Gadsden. Welcome to the Mayor's Minute. We had a variation of our council meeting. We had to move to Thursday because we were off Martin Luther King Day. We want to say happy Martin Luther King Day to everyone. And then we were planning on having our council meeting Tuesday, and the ice kind of came into Gadsden, and we still worked on Tuesday. We were one of the only cities in Etowah County that did not take off of work, and I want to thank our public works employees for doing what they did. They worked all night after the storm came through and cleared the roads for the city of Gadsden, and our employees were able to come to work, and we were able to continue with our trash schedule and our pickup schedule, so I want kudos to them. The first thing I want to talk about is in council meeting this week, we've got one step closer on the aquatics program. We formed a relationship with an architectural firm that we met in Texas that specializes in aquatics. So we're excited about this. We're excited to get this ball rolling. It will take a while, but we're in the process of doing what needs to be done. First step is hiring an architectural firm. Then we're going to renderings and look at the site. The site is going to be on West Macon Boulevard behind the tennis complex called Weeks Field. Some of you may be familiar with that, but we're already on the land and we already have parking. So we're ready to roll on that. We're also working on the tennis courts. We're going to resurface those. We're going to change 4 of the courts to pickleball courts. I think that'll generate 16 pickleball courts for us. We're going to redo the Dana Lecanto Tennis Center, and we're going to make it a double-story building with an observation deck up top so you can observe any tournaments going on at that place, kind of like some of the other complexes, if you've ever attended, have. So that'll be something very nice, and that'll be on that end of the complex. We're waiting on the master plan, which we're supposed to receive back in 2 weeks to kind of give us an idea of what you chose, you wanted to have done. But that complex over there needs a whole facelift, probably torn down and redone and rehabbed and everything. So we're excited about that. The next thing, we have our movie theater at the Gadsden Mall. When John Moore and myself went to out west to meet the mall, the people who own the mall, they're from Israel, Germany, and Virginia. I had a great meeting with them, and we told them we wanted to help them invest in our Gadsden Mall because they owned it. We don't own it, but we can also offer incentives to help them bring businesses. Well, the movie cinema was looking to vacate the mall, and we weren't going to have a movie cinema in Gadsden. So John Moore went to work and created some movie incentives for the owner of the movie theater, and we're going to have something where you have the reclining chairs, where you sell adult beverages, popcorn, all-you-can-eat popcorn. It's going to be one of those that you've been to if you've ever been to the movie, where you sit in a recliner and you reserve the seats. It's going to be very nice, so we're excited about that. And that's apparently the way movie cinemas are going for the future. So we're happy to keep them in town. We're happy to offer them an incentive. They're going to put in almost $3 million in renovations over there, so that'll generate a lot of revenue for the city of Gadsden. The last thing I want to tell you, I had the pleasure of meeting with Gadsden Middle Scholars Bowl team today. There's 4 players, and there's 1 alternate, and Dr. Bliss heads up the team with Chance, who's the principal at Gadsden Middle School. Dr. Bliss does a wonderful job, and her husband is also Dr. Bliss, who's a vice principal at Gadsden City High School. But the things that they've done is remarkable. Last year, I think they were runner-up possibly in the Nationals down in Louisiana. This year, they're going to Chicago. They're on APTV. We don't know what the results were, so please stay tuned. We're going to advertise that. But this Saturday, they're going to be practice. They're going to have a competition or a meet at Gadsden City High School starting at 8:30. So I plan on being there. I'm anxious to see it. I told those children I'd support them, and they are so smart. It's crazy. I hope you watch the interview. It's going to be on Channel 99 and social media. But they were phenomenal. I mean, we got some smart kids going to Gadsden City High School, and we love our partnership with them. The city supports our school system. So I just want to tell you thank you for joining us. Thank you to the Public Works employees. We cleaned out Air Depot of all the buildings that we had. We made a point to try to recycle everything to generate revenue for the budget. We were able to generate $12,300 of just junk we scrapped out. We also have cleaned out the Y. We're starting our preparations for what we're going to do for that building with our master plan. So things are starting to roll faster, and you know I like fast, so I'm ready to go. But thank you for joining us, and this is Craig Ford.